You're probably thinking, this isn't Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You're indeed right. This is Indianapolis Raceway Park, better known today as Lucas Oil Raceway Park, within Brownsburg, Indiana, 10 miles northwest of downtown Indianapolis. Time for some short track action for the Budweiser Cup Series for their Lucas Oil 150. While qualifying is ongoing, take a look at the point standings after 11 races. Liam Trainer, that's the new name they're going by now. They'll be your points leader. Hector Garcia, after the engine failure at Lime Rock, has lost only 2 points, which doesn't sound like much, but because it's a full season points format, every point is going to matter. But that doesn't mean Garcia's out of the fight just yet. Fisher, 4th place, trying to catch up to Chico, but those two on their own islands. The biggest gain are Skylar Den and Lana Lau, 5th and 9th, respectively. So, with that, happy hour time, and take a look at the qualifying order. It is Kirsten Bell on pole position. It's Friesen Rodriguez, P2. Gonna be Cooper Wall in 3rd, with the Liam Trainer. I'm gonna have to get used to that. They'll heel line up 4th place. Pinky Ponky 5th. Lana Lau back in P6. And the final driver to set a lap time. Well, Bullen Fisher, Chikushiro Nome, and Hector Garcia opt to not set a lap time. 9 cars competing at the Indianapolis Raceway Park. So again, pretty much the 3rd time now. Liam Trainer is a new name they'll go by now. Going by him. Just gonna have to get used to that. Originally went by Laura, but yeah, I didn't question it any further. I'm not gonna invade their privacy. So it is what it is. Friesen Rodriguez qualifies 2nd place and is in the midst of a hot streak. In his past 3 starts in this league, he has finished runner-up all 3 times. That being to Garcia, Aziz, and Bell, respectively. Those being at Texas, Richmond, and Charlotte. So, he's definitely have race winning pace. He just needs to be at the lead, at the checkered flag. Like, how hard is it for him to win a race? Then again, it's like a double standard. I founded this league because I thought maybe I could win. I could win this league. Boy, was I wrong. On the back, pretty sure this is the first start this season running the McLaren car. And I forgot to mention with Friesen, he's opting for a Kyle Busch related throwback. This is in reference to Kyle Busch Motorsports' first NASCAR win. That was April of 2010 when team owner Kyle Busch won the truck race at Nashville Superspeedway. Well, Fisher's dead. Got that thing. Got Starry Marlin throwback, I believe. That is. And yeah, a couple Kyle Busch cars also running back to back. There was the name change last week at Lime Rock. They just gonna continue to run Kyle Busch schemes until season's ends, I suppose. Such a loss. But what about the track itself? And a short track, yes, but it has its own character to it, if you will. You're thinking that the bottom line is going to be dominant, but actually it's not. That's only being 7.5 degrees. Well, the middle lane upwards is 12 degrees, so you get more leverage on running the middle lane compared to the low line. It's like New Hampshire in a way, where you can't run the bottom line unless you're trying to force someone up the track. Which, because this is a tight short track, only measuring closer to 7/10 of a mile. There's going to definitely be contact, and especially when the closing stages of the race, assuming we get a late race restart and all that. I'm aware that IFA ran here early in their season, so I have some amount of memory from it, but I believe this is just the default spec in terms of i9 setup, so while you can carry breaking points and all that into this track, you can't exactly just make a one-for-one copy. You gotta make your own interpretation. So just about to wrap up happy hour. Going to be round number 12 of the season. After this race, we will complete 2/3 of season number 7. And we had a really good tight points battle all season long, and looks to be continuing that way. It'll be Trainer versus Garcia. And I believe it shall be race time in just a minute or two. Just make sure everything on my end is correct. And if we can get back going. I haven't streamed in a week because BPNR had their scheduled off week, so like just having to get back into the swing of things. But also just not a lot of racing happening during Memorial Weekend, so there's also that.
Drivers, to your cars.
If I can... There we go. So while they're still growing up, might as well move my cam over here.
Is this on? Drivers, start your engines.
Did I do it? Alright, engines have fired. It's going to be 100 laps at Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Gonna be 2x, so guaranteed one stop. Gonna be 2x wear, and points of no return at 5 to go. So base car already in. B Bell versus Rodriguez on the front row. We are green and we are racing. We're gonna have one car off, that being the 60 of Rosa de la Cruz. Likely just a start and park. Just get points on the board. Exchange for third already, that being Lonenbach making a move on Trainer, but he is going to try to make a crossover. He gets the inside. Remember, the inside is through the middle lane, and he is going to spin and solo Cooper Wall. Both separate accidents, but they will remain green flag condition. Meanwhile, up front, Rodriguez has gotten clear. And he's going to lead what is now the second lap of the race. About for third, now that those two of Trainer and Cooper Wall spin out, if you will. That was Shuno making a pass by Lonenbach, but the 6 car gets loose, and he's going to immediately lose that position. Here comes Garcia. He started in the rear, 9th out of 9 cars, and he is going to maybe make the position up to 4th place. Not right now, but eventually. It's already cleared half the field, but which is easy to do with a small car count, but I still think that you really need a track position. He's already, let me look, closer to 4 seconds off the leader, so he's got some time to make up. Another look for third. Shunome on the bottom line, not the preferred line around here. You may be able to get some leverage on the exit of the corner, but that's just not the way to go. He loses 2 positions, in fact. He Lonenbeck promoted to 3rd and Garcia to 4th. Back here, the 2 cars I spun out now fighting amongst themselves for 6th. Wall versus Trainer. The 60 back on track after their issues, taking the green flag. And Bo and Fisher already out of the race, just starting in parking with their controller issues. So, 1 down, 8 cars remain on the circuit. Already got spread out. We're only 7 laps complete. Battle for 3rd is already strung out, so it just really leaves this battle for 6th. And Rosa de la Cruz in a horizon, gaining rapidly on these 2. Running the bottom is Trainer. And gonna look bad, nearly killed the 42 there, but that's just the risk you gotta take. Running the bottom, flatter surface, 7.5 degrees compared to where Cooper Wall is running 12 degrees of banking, so he definitely has the exit speed as a guarantee. About to complete 10 laps out of the 100 here at Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Well, that's a minor name, but I'm just gonna shorten it to IRP from now on. So it's Frieza Rodriguez at the lead, Houston Bell P2, got Lonenbeck in 3rd, and it was Garcia for Shuno maybe 5, and now it's a 3-car fight for 6. Cooper Wall having to defend against Trainer, but Rosa de la Cruz joins the party around the outside. Has that spun out, and they'll get 6th place easy. Here comes Trainer, nearly, he got loose on entry, apologize, but yeah, able to keep it under his belt, and is going to run 8th place for the time being. Meanwhile, Bell has closed up on Rodriguez, inching closer lap per lap. And Rodriguez just gotta be careful on not washing up too much to where he'll miss the middle lane rather, and open up the door for Bell as she continued to close in. Didn't gain much this time, actually lost a tenth to Rodriguez. And checking all around, but it looks to me this is the only battle worth looking at. And Bell regains that 10th she lost the lap prior. Not within striking distance. Just narrowly though. And Bell, as you're right on board, she's diving in the corner, which is not uncommon here. As you only got 2 lines to work with, the best way to tackle what's effectively a 1-groove track is just set yourself up, gain speed, much like you just saw. She did get to the rear bumper of the 0-1, just too late though, having just ran her corner entry. But a mistake like that from Rodriguez can ultimately decide who leads the race. Rodriguez, with 3 straight runner-ups in his most recent 3 starts in the Budweiser Cup Series, just looking for even a sniff of a race win. Currently lead every lap, if not it's either all laps or all but one, because Kirsten Bell was the pole sitter. I have to check on that, but got 42 down the pit lane. He was one of the cars that spun out on lap 2. So he'll make an unscheduled pit stop. Oh, there's a spin in the front straightaway that is landed long back. Yeah, he was running third. And he's gonna keep it on the apron, but for his first start, that's not the way to go about it. Just pretty much a guaranteed podium place is gone from a simple mistake. Got one around that being trainer. He's the other car that spun early, and he'll go down the pit lane. So 2 cars with unscheduled pit stops. Both of them were pretty much expectant. So back with these two. I hope we got a spin. That being Cooper Wall. Last cell spins as of recent laps. But anyway, these two running 4th gear. I have seen IFR drivers utilize 3rd, but I just don't think. I believe this is the fastest that they're working with, so I don't believe that's possible. Or they're not wanting to risk their tires, especially with wheel spin in the later portion of the run. Both of them running 4th gear. I haven't seen anyone else run 4th, as Cooper Ball dies again, this time at turn 3. So yeah, probably just a setup thing where 3rd gear is actually not usable. Bell had a look, but I'm able to establish herself on the front straightaway. And B42 back down the pit lane, got rear end damage. Got Lana back up the road. I don't believe he's pitted, he's banking on a yellow to remain on the lead lap. And unless there's a second car collected in the 42's shenanigans, I don't believe there will be one. So, quarter of the way through, Friesen Rodriguez, your race leader with Kirsten Bell P2. Got Hector Garcia 3rd, that is trainer looking to just make a move, not for position, but pick your battles, I suppose. Shuna May in 4th place. Got Rosa de la Cruz pitting, so that promotes Lana back to 5th. And those are the 7 cars left on track. The 42 of Cooper Wall retires from the race. Because Bell on the outside gets covered off. And she's gonna have to hope she gets a better run on the to the front straightaway. She kinda did, but he's forced to back off. And the 0-1's paid now, so interesting. So that gives Bell the race lead as the 0-1 heads down the pit lane. I feel you can make it one stop, but I don't think the tires can, interestingly. Oh, and Rodriguez with a mistake, he overshoots his pit box, so that'll cost them time. And another retirement, that being Rosa de la Cruz, so 6 cars remain at IRP as we About to cross over into the 1/3 mark. Houston Bell retakes the lead from pole. Garcia second. Here comes Rodriguez out of the pit lane. He is 1 lap down. So maybe Rodriguez is opting for a two-stop strategy. Like, knowing that probably Bell is gonna attempt a one-stop, he's gonna try to do something different here and just get the jump on Bell in the late run. Assuming this goes green all the way. Got Trainer unlapping himself. And put him 1 lap down, so 3 cars on the lead lap, 3 cars 1 lap down. It is Yukishu Nome who is the last car on the lead lap. 3rd place right now. Kinda just doing his own thing. Got Garcia second right now. Let's actually take a look at the fastest lap chart right over here. It's currently Frieza Rodriguez with the fastest lap. Gives you 1 bonus point, I believe. So for Garcia to close in on Trainer, he'll have to make every point count, as I saw something with Frieza here. He was slow out of 4 there. He got loose in 3, and that bounced him on the outside wall, turns number 3 and 4, but he has kept it going. So, a 2-stop call, that necessarily working in his favor right now, as he has lost at least 3 seconds from that mistake to Kirsten Bell. And with these alternate strategies, you really gotta maximize the most amount of lap time. Even if it requires saving, you still gotta hope that this 2-stop call works out in your favor come the closing laps, and the 0-1 finds himself battling the 99 for the win. But he gets by Garcia, not for position. But that only meant he's gaining time. That Shinome spinning. And he'll go 1 lap down and presumably he's going to pit. Yes, he will. So that leaves 2 cars on the lead lap, Bell and Garcia, as those are the only 2 yet to pit, I believe. Unsure about Lonenberg if he has pitted already. We saw him spin on the front straightaway. And Garcia's in, so he comes in, lap 39. Yeah, Kirsten's really off the pace, just 2 seconds a lap slower, and here comes Frieza ready to pounce to unlap himself. So this 2-stop call, pitting early, is going to definitely help him. Oh, he gets into the Bell for the race lead. But the 99 keeps it straight, but that was just new tires versus old, and now here comes Lonenberg. He's 3rd right now, so the 0, 1, and 6 are actually for position. And Lonenberg gets 2nd from the outside while also unlapping himself. Now, when you have one groove racetrack and you, one groove racetrack, you got new tires, it's really difficult to make a clean pass on someone who's been staying out for so long. And now Kirsten Bell heads to the pit lane. Officials, just on a whisper through TeamSpeak, they'll look into the incident post-race, assuming this goes caution-free. So where is Belle? She is just exiting, so that should give the race lead over to Lonenbach. Going to be Rodriguez just behind him. Much to his dismay, 3 runner-ups trying to squeeze out one of race win this season. And here he comes, got the inside. And it's going to be a swift pass to the race lead. Goes Reese and Rodriguez. And Bell with the fresh tires. Only 7 seconds back, now down to 6.3, so she's going to be the biggest gainer in this second stint. Rodriguez, while the track position is comfy, he did pit rather early, lap 27 if I do recall. Well, 30, I'll just say 30, it's trying to be generous. It was really early, like not even a third into the race, really early. Yeah, Lonenbach is just rapidly losing time. Half a second slower than Rodriguez this lap alone. But someone is matching the 0-1 at being 99, of course. Nothing new on the fastest lap chart. About to breach halfway here. No caution so far, although there have been quite a few incidents we'll take a look at. Whether it be under a caution period or at the post-race. So I wonder if Kirsten was wanting to make a one-stop work because of the fact she pitted earlier than when she wanted to, lap 42. Would she still commit to that one-stop strategy? She would have to go 58 laps. That's just something we'll have to figure out. Rodriguez in the wall. (24.0, 24.5, 23.6). Those are the lap times from top 3. As we breach halfway at Lucas Oil Raceway Park, Frieza Rodriguez currently leads, but has the oldest set of tires out of anyone. Lonenbach P2, Kirsten Bell in 3rd, Garcia 4th place, trailing her down. Trainer in 5th, and those are the only 5 cars in lead lap. Shunome, there he is, he's on the back straightaway. He is 6th place, 1 lap down. And the others, the Cruz, Wall, and Fisher are out of the race. As the field spreads out, it's just a matter of how efficient were they on the pit stops. As I don't see Lana back there, he's finally pitting. Whether this be his first pit stop of the day or second, but he was definitely losing a lot of time, so comes in now. Lap 53 for him. And it's still Kirsten gaining time on the 0-1. P1 pull aboard, and looks to back it up with a win. Garcia third. Had trouble with Linebrock. Well, he ran very well at Linebrock, being able to keep up with the leaders, but RNG failure plummeted him down the running order, so 6 points behind Trenor as they head in. And right now with Trenor, or Trainer, apologies, being 4th place, he's not going to gain much out of this. One or 2 points can still make a difference, but not necessarily a big gain for Garcia. So Lonneback, 5th place, 1 lap down. Trying to put himself back in the lead lap. Kite through 3rd and 2nd. Got 3.5 second lead. Reason Rodriguez is over Kirsten. Yeah, you get Trainer. He's got right side damage. And Rodriguez lets go of the 6. 24-7, 24-4. Still gaining time, but just stagnated. We'll see this time 3.330. So, Houston, mind you, pitting lap 42. Frieza Rodriguez around lap 30, so that's 10 to 15 laps of fresher rubber the 99 has, so she's able to cut down the time. Garcia, meanwhile, only 3 laps older than Kirsten, so he can still keep up with her, and as long as he remains in close proximity, he could be a sleeper pick. 40 laps to go. That is 4-0. Just waiting for Frieza Rodriguez to make his second pit stop. He was really the one who tipped off the cycle. And now he is right at the threshold of being 2 seconds a lap slower. That's the entire fall off around this place. And it is paying a big dividend, that 10 lap difference I was mentioning. Now you can see the 99 in the back. Gaining 6/10 the prior lap. Now it is over a second of time gain. He is really slipping the tires down. Well, gaining time on a car is one thing, but as we see during the first stint, passing around here is extremely difficult. Madonna back, when he was trying to unlap himself, he made it look easy on the fresh rubber. So maybe that same thought process could carry to what could be the exchange for the race lead. The 0-1 getting ever so close to the wall. We're trying to diamond the corner a little bit, whether intentionally or not. He's going to slip up, and 3 allows the 99 to get inside, side by side across the stripe. To still be the 0-1 leading that lap, but to no avail. Will be Houston Bell back to the lead. How does Hector Garcia make the move for second? Just seemingly on board with the aids, just not able to get that rotation on exit. Well, that certainly helps him. Rodriguez in the wall. So, exchange for second. Garcia makes the move on Frieza Rodriguez. Shunome is fifth place, one lap down. At least. Yeah, he's one lap down. Currently in lucky dog position. And gonna try to get his lap back the hard way. Here comes Frieza. Bogs it down to 50 miles an hour, 5-0. And this should be his last pit stop of the race. It's 32 laps he's having to deal with on those final set of tires. That just, We saw how well that worked out for him during these last few laps. So Bell and Garcia, for that matter, both of them have the upper hand here. Being able to go at very minimum 5 laps longer, but you don't want to stay out for too long, otherwise they may not have enough time to catch back up to Rodriguez. Going to be 30 laps remaining. Kirsten Bell back to the race lead. Garcia P2. Here comes Lanham back. He outlapped himself earlier. Worked his way up to third. And is really rapidly catching the top two. 1.3 seconds faster than Garcia. And 1.1 faster than race leader Kirsten Bell. Trying to find Rodriguez. He's out of the pit lane. 6th place. The 8's going to wash up. That allowed Lana back in swift pass to 2nd place. Trainer trying to follow. 4th place. 1 lap down. So he is currently in lucky dog position. And it's just no time wasted for Lana back. Here he comes for the race lead. Got the middle line, preferred line, and there he goes. He's going to lead his first lap of the day. And again, Trainer trying to follow. Put a car in between these two. Garcia looking to fall off a cliff now as, well, he's only 0.2 a lap slower than Kirsten Bell. He is not gaining that time back whatsoever. As Frieza Rodriguez clawing his way back up the order as well. Pitted not that long ago. And currently 1 lap down. Gotta get past the 18 to put himself lucky that position, but I don't even think he'll even need that. We haven't had caution yet, but we've also gonna unlap himself regardless. 0-1 being a little bit more careful around the 99 this time. We saw the collision between these two during the first cycle of pit stops. And now Rodriguez makes the clean pass. Trainer outlaps himself. Going to be 6, getting close to the wall, but not bracing it. In the final 25 laps, it is still anyone's race. Oh, that's a big wall smack for Lana back. Opens the door for Rodriguez. The sooner he can unlap himself, the better, and he will be back on the lead lap. Only car ahead of him now is Trainer and Shunome, who's halfway across the track. Here comes Lana back. That'll give Bell back the lead. Garcia second. I mean, given the pace that Rodriguez has been able to put up against these cars, I'm surprised they haven't pitted yet. Bell and Garcia. And now he's just gone by Trainer for 4th place. That was for position. Both of them were 1 lap down. But Lonneback was controlling the field. In comes Garcia from 2nd place. So that leaves Kirsten Bell left on the track, yet to pit as well as Shionome. Lonneback, it is his turn to unlap himself, and he will. Garcia out of the pit lane. Got 20 laps to put the hammer down. So, currently, from what I'm looking at, it is Friesen Rodriguez with a provisional lead as we await the 99 to the pit lane. Number 6 and 2nd. Currently marked 4th. Of the cars that pitted, Lonneback would be 2nd place. And it is the 51, so now it is Bell, the final car we're waiting on. I feel like I know what she's doing, but I don't know if it's going to work. She's probably going to try only 2 tires here, which gains you back time, but I just don't think she'll be able to fend off Rodriguez and Lonneback on 4 fresh tires. And that is if she bails out of the one-stop call. She pitted at 42, so that's 58 laps. She's having to use the tires and be rather conservative. So Rodriguez is currently half a lap behind, 12.9 as the game dictates. Lonneback pitted more recent than Rodriguez, so he is clawing his way back to what could be the race for the win. 3/10 faster that lap, and now, let's see, 5/10 faster. And Garcia, we saw how well he was keeping up with Bell, but now, because he pitted so late, he's paying the price for it, staying 5th place. Another 4/10, Lonneback gains on Friesen. Yeah, Bell is just losing so much time at 24.3, so and pretty minimum a second a lap. Well, closer to that, but even if she does stay out, I just don't think she'll be able to defend herself. On board with Lonneback. And you just see how much the 01 is giving up the space to the outside wall out for, but Lonneback is that lifting, and he is just using every inch of racetrack this place has to offer. Even if he brushes the wall, he is still wanting to make the move on Friesen Rodriguez. It'll be 10 laps to go for Kirsten Bell. Looks like she'll be gambling on only one set Well, one pit stop, rather. Here comes for second place. Well, Lineback versus Rodriguez. The 6 has fresher tires, he has the preferred line, and there he goes, up to second. The only hope Rodriguez has now is that Lineback has a difficult time passing Kirsten, and he's close enough to benefit. Yeah, 4th position 6 all by himself, so is the race leader. Just rapidly losing time, 5.2 this last lap. Excuse me, be 7/10. And just 2/10. Lineback is faster than Rodriguez, so those new tires are paying dividends. Time is running out at Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Just 1 second a lap faster Lineback is. So he's definitely going to get there. It's just a matter of if Bell is able to put on a masterclass of a defense. Or if Lineback makes too many mistakes to not allow a overtake. That could also help. Going to be 5 to go this time. Point of no return. And when it has been a caution-free race, really interesting pit strategies. Get 2 stops, pit as early as you can with Rodriguez. Lineback, despite a spin, has rebounded. Also on a 2-stop strategy. And Kirsten Bell, despite getting spun out via contact, she is going for the 1 stop. Coming to 3 to go. Lineback is down in the rearview mirror of Kirsten. Got lap car up ahead, that being Trainer. And the 6 is just able to throw it in. These guys' nose are on the outside. Is this going to be an outside pass with 2 to go? No. Oh, he lunges it again. And this time he's now more established side by side at the back straightaway. Number 18 looking to pull out of the way. They're still side by side, coming to the white flag. Oh, Donovan hits the wall. He's going to lose all that speed. He's gonna have to throw it into turn 3. Kirsten Bell, despite getting spun by Friesen, she's going to come out turn 4, and she's going to win at IRP. A huge tire disadvantage? Not a problem. But I was really skeptical, and for good reason. You saw how fast the number 6 was. But man, that was just military grade defense. Kirsten Bell was just able to hold the 6 at bay on the outside, and the 6 has made one too many mistakes. And Kyle Busch's first truck start livery, the 99 of Kirsten Bell, burns it down. And that's it. I believe she has to go now, so we won't see her much longer. But what a race that was. Really good. Before we wrap up, got race results. Houston Bell, your race winner. Lonneberg tries as he might. He finishes second place. Got Friesen in third place. Garcia fourth place. The final car to finish on lead lap. He still gained points on Trainer fifth place. The Chikushino made P6, the final car to finish. Rosadella Cruz, Cooper Wall, and Bloem Fisher are your 3 DNFs. But just in case you missed it, might as well go over the Turkey timeline. But assuming my camera's gonna work. This was lap 2. Got 18 spinning, and the 42 as well in Solidarity. Cold tires, and unknowingly they paid a big price for it. See, lap 15, that's a wall hit. 16, oh, alright, I guess I won't be able to cover everything. I want to look back at the contact that Bell and Friesen had, but I guess we won't be able to do that. Unfortunate. Let's see. Really good race overall. I don't have anyone in the booth, so gap a little bit. Really good race. It was very interesting to see the strategies pan out. Like, as soon as I saw that how early Friesen pitted, I thought of like perhaps Bell's strategy of staying out as long as she did to make this a one-stop is a pretty tall order, but what a great call to stay out. Eh, it had us it had me worried that she won't be able to fend off the 6 and 0-1, but although Friesen pitted just a little too early to not be able to keep pace with Lineback, but still really good race from those 3 overall. But it looks to me that no one wants to interview. It happens, so we shall wrap up. About 5 minutes now, it'll be Gnarl at Myrtle Beach, their penultimate race of the season. That'll be covered on Cheese Food Media if you want to watch that. After them will be Essex. They start their inaugural chase for the Cup at Texas Motor Speedway, 11:55. Tomorrow, OSCC heads to Chicago. It'll be 7:55. IFAR going to Talladega to the biggest wild card of their inaugural chase as well. That'll be 9:30 tomorrow on Cheese Food Media. Sunday, DSRA has their All-Star race from Fonda. Got a new one-time mod, that being the 358 dirt lane models, CTS physics, and a whole lot of experimental stuff. So that'll be 9:30 Sunday. And next Friday, for the Budweiser Cup Series, we head west to Phoenix Raceway. That'll be covered here, pretty usual, and it'll be, yeah, just a typical Phoenix race. I don't know if they'll use a modern version or a dated version. That's really up to them for race day. Still got a really good championship picture. Garcia able to close in on Trainer. So we'll keep a monitor on those 2 as we head into the final third of the Budweiser Cup Series season number 7. So next stream I do, we're back in BPNR and they'll start their chase from Michigan. So thank you for watching And until Tuesday, see you next time.